Another week, and it's a nice start to the week. There's loads of buzz online about the new Doing It for the Kids podcast that I'm co-hosting with Frankie from Doing It for the Kids. It's very different from when I started the Being Freelance podcast 4 years ago, because when I started that, I had 0 following, 0 audience. Frankie already has nearly 10,000 followers on Instagram, 3,000 maybe on Facebook. So there is an audience enthusiastically waiting and keen to listen. But when I started my podcast, it had 0 audience, 0 followers, and I had to build it up from there. So it's a very different feeling this time around, and it's nice. Started this morning recording a voiceover about flexible working, which was funny because I was recording it while the kids were having breakfast and then editing it while on the train after dropping them at school. Into London for co-mentoring with Frankie, and after a couple of hours of helping each other with our businesses, we set about recording episode 2 of the podcast.
I think the key to it is making 0 assumptions. You can make 0 assumptions about what other people know about what you're doing and what you know. You have to just be communicating all the time.
Last night, I edited the podcast. Episode 2 of the Doing It for the Kids podcast, at least, is done. Dropped the kids at school this morning and now come to a town about 40 minutes away for a Freelancers event. And I've come because Social Pip, who's been in these videos before, who's part of the Being Freelance community, is doing a talk here. On the flyer, it said there would be tea and cake. What a nice bunch of people. One quite smart move I thought of that meetup was that you paid, I think it was £6.50, and that's not that much money. I think it did make me commit. Like, I could have easily this morning gone, I've got stuff to do. Can I be bothered to drive for half an hour to go there? It's not like I know anyone apart from Pip. Like, do you know, like, I could have come up with lots of excuses, but I bought a ticket and I'm tight, so I went. And I'm really glad I did. It's Thursday. Recorded a podcast last night for season 8. This morning was a beautiful sunny start to the day, so walked the kids to school, have been for personal training, and now into the office. My wife's working from home today and has said she will pick up the kids from school, so actually I have some bonus time, but I have lots of client work to focus on and I'm determined not to waste that time. One thing I wanted to mention, I got an email today from Sadie, who's a virtual assistant, and she has set up a sort of semi-regular email update to her clients. And often we feel a pressure to create content for that email, right? But actually, she doesn't send it off that often. What she does is she gives an update, for example, to her holiday times or her availability. In this particular one, she was talking about using Go Cardless for payments to make payments easier. Anyway, I mentioned this because I thought that was a really good idea. Not only because the information in it was useful, but of course, for someone like me who only uses a virtual assistant occasionally rather than every week or every month, it reminds me, don't forget there's a virtual assistant you can use. So, are you telling me that people on YouTube have theme tunes on their channels?
Yeah, some.
Do you think that's what I'm missing?
Yes.
What can my theme tune be?
I am sometimes really cringy.
No, that's words, that's not a song.
I am sometimes really cringy.
One major perk of working from home is being able to cook a lunch. Smoked salmon, nicely toasted, fancy bread, loads of scrambled egg. Yes, please. I've got to be honest, I feel a bit off today. I don't know whether I'm just tired or whatever, but I just feel a bit, And if I was in the co-workspace, I would work through it, wouldn't I? But I'm not, I'm at home, and actually I'm enjoying being at home, and I might just go and have a lie down and read a book or something. Thought I'll just go and read upstairs on bed. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep, and I very quickly fell asleep. One of the beauties of being freelance is being able to take care of yourself, I guess, in that way. Like realising that maybe your body needs to rest. I was up quite late editing the vlog last night, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm coming down with something, I don't know. But yeah, it's okay to do that, really, isn't it? By the way, in episode 84 of this vlog, which went out this morning as I record this, I was talking about the page speed for being freelance.com and how I was trying to improve it and actually making it worse. Anyway, I've had so many developer type people, much smarter than I am people, coming to my rescue, so thank you so much. It's really, really kind of you. I got lots of messages to sift through. So spent Saturday morning with the family and then came into London to have a drink and dinner with one of my best mates. I just realised that he and I hadn't seen each other for a long time because we're both very busy with both work and family life. So I thought it was important to make time for that. Now, not far from him, there's another one of my friends, so we're going to go and have breakfast with them. And then head home for more family time.
Daddy, say hi! Hello. I'm not looking at us. There you go. I am sometimes really cringy.